channel, it's Coach Rochelle Hong. We are going to be working on jump rotations today. So the very first thing that I like to do is think about the jumps as a pie. So when I'm talking to my students about quarter turns, half turns, and full turns, you think about it as a pie, either cut into 4 pieces, or cut in half, or just a whole entire pizza or a pie in general. So if you can think about it like that, then these jump rotation exercises will be a piece of cake for you, or a piece of pie. Let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is rotate in quarter turns. So if I'm going towards my left, I'm gonna have my left arm in front and right arm to the side. And don't worry about which direction you jump. You can go your more natural side, but we're going to be working on both sides so we can even out and be well-balanced skaters. So I'm gonna place my left arm in front and my right arm directly to the side like an L-shaped position. I'm gonna have my feet slightly together. They don't have to be completely touching, but I do want them to be very tight. And I want to bend my knees as so. And I'm gonna lift up and pull my arms in. And in this case, I put my hands in crisscross position on top of my right side so I could stay more aligned when I'm prepared to land on one foot. Right now, we're just gonna land on 2 feet. So let's try that quarter turn. We're gonna bend our knees for preparation, and I'm gonna make sure that I don't crack at my waist too much, right? You don't wanna be here. You wanna think about sitting and having your back nice and tall, and you're engaging your core. You don't wanna overarch, and you don't want to crack at your waist. You wanna just be right here, center. Ready? Begin. Quarter, 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 quarter. Nice. So what I'm doing is pointing my toes. I want to make sure that I point my toes in the air like I'm launching all the way to the balls of my feet. So middle, ball, toe. Middle, ball, toe. And I want to think about squeezing my glutes and squeezing my inner thighs together in the air. When you have your legs wider apart, then you're not going to be able to start simulating what it's like to cross your ankles. So this is a very fresh starting point for when you're first learning how to prepare for rotations. So let's do that again. We're gonna go quarter, 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 quarter. Awesome. Now let's try the other direction. Right arm in front, left arm to the side. Bend your knees. Quarter, 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 quarter. Awesome. So what do I do with my arms? So if my arms are here, I actually think about scooping my free arm from side to front, side to front. I don't like thinking about it like this because it creates an upper body motion like a washing machine that throws your shoulders before your hips. So I want all my shoulders, my hips, my knees, and my toes to be in one line, right? So nothing feels like a Lego position, right? If you twist a Lego, you could turn the head, you could turn the body, and then the legs stay forward. I want everything to be square and turning in unison. Okay, let's do that side again. We're gonna go quarter, 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 and center. Awesome. Now let's do those half turns. We're gonna cut that pie in half. When you first start these half turns, you wanna make sure that your toes are starting forward. And then when you complete your first half turn, then your heels are gonna be the thing that's facing the camera, right? I'm gonna have my heels facing you guys. So we're gonna start with our left arm in front, right arm to the side, bend your knees to prepare, and half turn, half turn. Look at my knees. I'm landing in a bent knee position. I never wanna land on walking legs. Alrighty, so let's do that again. We're gonna go 1, 2. Awesome. One thing that I would like to point out is that you want to try your best not to invert your knees, right? That's why it's really important to think about your hips, your knees, and your toes being in the line, right? If you intersect like that, you're crossing, right, the freeway. So if this is one line of the freeway and this is the other line in the freeway, you never want to cross and cut somebody off right here. You want to stay in your own lane. Alrighty, now we're gonna try the other side. Right arm in front, left arm to the side. We're gonna bend our knees, half turn, half turn. Nice. So this side might feel a little bit unnatural for some people, right? Depending on what direction you go. But like trying to think about evening them out is really essential for well-balanced skaters. So let's try that again. Bend our knees. 1, There we go. Okay, now for that full pie, for that full circle. I'm starting forward with my toes front, and then I'm gonna land with my toes front. Left arm in front, right arm to the side, bend your knees, and full. Awesome. And full. Awesome. Okay, so I drop my hips a little bit, ever so slightly, so I wanna try to keep my hips from dipping as so. So what I'm gonna do is really think about bending and utilizing my knee bend to push from the bottom part of my body instead of twerking my shoulder like this. This is a common mistake, to drop your right side. All right, I'm gonna keep that up, bend my knees, scoop up for that full turn. Ready? Begin. Awesome, that was a little bit stronger. Now I'm gonna think about bending and lifting so I can do 2 in a row. Let's try that. We're gonna go bend here. 1, 2. Nice. I'm a little off center. I wanna make sure that my chin is staying up and I'm focusing on one specific point when I come down for my landing. So let's try that again. We're gonna go 1, 2. Nice. I felt better about that one. I really thought about pushing through my toes. So this is one way you can start thinking about pushing through your toes, by just bending your knees and rising to your toes. Bending and rising. Let's do that 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Shake it out, shake it out. Alrighty. Now, let's try the other side. So this is the more difficult side for me. And for the lefties who skate clockwise, this is gonna be easy for you. So I'm gonna have my right arm in front, left arm to the side. I'm gonna think about pushing through my toes on this jump. Ready? Bend here. Begin. Full turn, but that was sluggish, right? I wanna think about drawing my left side through a little bit more. Alrighty, bend my knees and begin. A little bit too far back for me. So I wanna think about engaging my core, pushing through my toes by engaging my core. Ready? Begin. There we go. And let's try 2 in a row. 1 and 2. So as you can see on this side, I'm dropping my left shoulder, right? These are common mistakes. So how do we focus on not dropping the left shoulder? Well, what I'm gonna do is try to put even pressure from the takeoff. Instead of feeling like I'm leaning to one side, I wanna feel like I'm pushing directly downward. Alrighty, let's try it. Ready? Begin. 1 and 2. Uh-oh, dropping my left side again. All right, so in this case, when I'm having trouble and you're noticing that I'm dropping my left side, what I wanna go back to is the basics. So if you're having trouble, go back to those quarter turns. And I'm gonna do that right now to demonstrate. Okay, quarter turn, quarter turn, quarter turn, quarter turn. So as you can see, even I'm still having trouble because when I'm pushing through my toes, I feel like I'm pushing too much off of the more dominant side, right? Let me push a little less now. Bend my knees. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half turn, full turn. So much better. All right. So I think it's really important, even though I'm a coach, I know that I have mistakes that happen because I haven't done this in a really long time. It's not part of my everyday realm. However, I do see the common mistakes that happen when you don't practice this every day. Doing the unnatural side is not gonna be easy for those who don't practice it that often, including myself. But I think it's really important not to forget that. All right, so let's do one more drill before we end this rotational session. And then tomorrow we're gonna be working on using our arms for jump rotations. Okay, so this is called military style drills that are really helpful for pushing through your toes and strengthening your quickness and agility. So we're gonna count for 8 counts for every side that we go. Alrighty, so I'll just give you a demonstration. You can follow along if you would like. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, full. There we go. Okay, so let's do it again on the opposite side. Ready? Begin. Right arm in front, left arm to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, full. Awesome. Okay, now do your dominant side, whether that be your left or your right side. And the very last one, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. And you're gonna come out in a strong landing position. So as you can see, I lifted my high H up and I checked back out. So let's just practice this. We're gonna jump up, high H, out. Pushing through my toes. In the air, I lift my hip up, check my free leg back. All right, so let's jump up and out. Let's do that 5 times. 1, 2, up, out. 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 Like this is the last one. 1, 2, up, out. Fantastic. So let's do that military style jump one more time and land with our last one in a strong 1-foot landing position. Alrighty, breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, full. I messed up on that last one. Alrighty, that means we gotta do it again. Bummer. Bad coach, Michelle. Alright, let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Alrighty guys, that is pretty crazy. I haven't done one of these full workouts in a while. I've been doing mostly stretching videos, but that was a workout. Good job to all those skaters out there who are keeping up with their quarantine training. And I'll see you guys in my next video while I cool off after this one. Bye.